So let me just go over that. So you come to a place of a sense of freedom. Is freedom something in front of you? Is freedom an object of perception?
No.
No.
There's nothing there.
Gotcha. Okay, good.
Nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing there, really.
Then there is also a great sense of calm.
There is a great sense of calm because there's nothing.
There's nothing.
There's nothing. There's not the mind. The mind is not talking.
So in the absence of the chattering mind, or if the mind is chattering, but you have observed it enough, so after a while, the chattering is not affecting you.
No.
By observing the mind, without feeding it, it begins to slow down.
Yes.
Isn't it? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Just observing something without manipulation and trying to do, it itself slows down because it's not ping pong. There's no ping pong.
Yeah.
It's observing, and so its influence slows down. You are observing, and now the space of more peace is present.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
it is very good because at this moment I can see very, very clearly that I am not the body, I am not the mind. And there is a sense of total freedom. But at this moment also I begin to experience many of these mental forces that you're trying to that you talk about. And I see them more clearly. They are just trying to distract me, to put me away.
They're trying to sell you some logic or something to catch.
Yeah.
So the forces of the mind become more subtle. It appears as though it's on your side to help you, but you don't need help. You see, the helper is coming to offer something you don't need. So, whoa, no, this is also seen. And if there's a reaction to that seeing, that is also seen.
Yeah.
So from the seeing place, is there anybody there doing the seeing? Take a moment. In the seeing place, that which is aware of all things, is there an entity there being aware of all things?
I'm trying to stay there. I'm trying to maybe my mind is trying to catch the experience and stay there as long as much as possible.
Yes.
But it doesn't work.
But this is observed also.
Yeah, this is
observable. Because you may not catch that this is observable. If you identify with it, you will not be aware that this is also observable. If you identify with something, then you become that point of observation. But if you realize, whoa, but that also is appearing inside something, so then you don't have to touch this. Don't go. It's calling you. It's calling you to another kind of freedom. It's giving you a MasterCard. Go, play, look. You say, no, nothing. Leave this also goes.
Yes.
Then you see, normally we are looking for a tangible resting point. We're looking for a tangible, recognizable resting point. Is there such a thing for you? You see? Because if we are looking for a tangible resting point, we are using the mind also. The mind is looking for something. Aha, eureka, yes, Babaji, I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Yes, but it will not be it. It will only just be another play of distractedness. Can you follow that? So, what we can do.
I continue to watch with detachment and try to...
You who are watching, do you have a form? Or is it just that there's the watching? Is there an entity doing the watching? It's very subtle now, we're getting very subtle now.
it is. I don't see anybody. It subsides. There's just a space.
Well, as the things are subsiding, the sense of an entity watching is also subsiding. Because when we're looking normally, whenever we report anything of our history, of time and anything, we're representing ourselves as an entity in time and space that is doing the things. But as you're observing and seeing that something is not being pulled into the action, then also the witness is losing its phenomenality also. Anybody follow with that? Yes. So the sense of there's somebody here doing the look, that's also, it's not somebody. It's just the looking. Now does fear come? Why not come? Because something is afraid of the absence of you personally. There's a sense of fear of the absence of you personally. The idea you have of yourself as a particular identity or entity has been blocking you from going into the seemingly unknown. But what is causing the seeing cannot be found. It's like trying to see your eyes. Can you see your eyes? Then the mind will give you a mirror to reflect. You can only reflect, but your eyes is not in the mirror. Can you see your eyes directly? You see? So I'm using this as a metaphor because the seeing and the seer cannot be seen. Yet it is. Everything that has a name, a shape, a form in time, that is perceivable. That which sees it and doesn't designate any quality to the thing seen, just seeing, it loses its concrete sense of self. No? Then I want to know, if you come to this point, is there fear here?
No.
I had a saying here, it says, when you can bear and be the emptiness, silence that you are free. Another saying, I remember we see that one of my sayings again, I am, before the idea came to me that I need to remember myself or that I could forget myself, before those ideas were believed, I am there anyway. But when we start to believe I'm in search of myself, the mind offers you a map and a journey, and you forget that you're already here. You must be itself the destination of all searching. But this you cannot put a flag there. And I want to know who dares. They say who dares wins, no? Meaning the one who doesn't give up because the mind shows you black hole. You're going to disappear. Many people, I'm going to disappear. I'm not going to be able to. This is not true. In fact, all the things that come to you as activities become more clear. They become more relevant. They become more blessed because you're free of them. You're free of the consequence of owning them. Now the mind is going to be itching for another point to make. Just catch it and catch it. So this self-definition, they give us a false sense of security. Actually, what they give you is insecurity. You feel secure about the things that you prefer, you choose, and insecure about the things you did not choose. And everything trouble you. So don't feel for security among the known. So therefore, your discovery of your universality becomes natural for you. And once you discover this, you would not want to go back into shrinking into anything. You'd rather be a lump of poo than a fixed diamond. Yeah, because in a minute this will disintegrate, everything, I'm back to the air, I'm back to, you don't have to. You understand? But you want to be this nice as a diamond stuff. And then you have to find the right ring size, you have to find the right person, you're so limited. But very few people realize this. It seems like a secret. But it's as you are tasting, you are discovering. So, wow. I don't have to be locked into shape. Why to take the shape? The shapes are fine, but why define yourself as shape? You are the witness of all shapes, even of this shape, you see. But by being the witness, you're not bound. You're not encapsulated into a shape, you see. Are you not then the happiest one in the world?
Yes. Yes. Of course. Of course.
And it's enough. Digest this one. Know when you have had enough for the moment, no? Go and sit with it. What have you recognized? What have you learned? No, empty. Moving empty. The culmination of all knowledge. The quintessence of all knowledge. Otherwise, the knowledge becomes like an object for the mind. Oh yes, I want certificate, I want this, I want Nobel Prize. But this knowledge which reflects your unlimited freedom. Even freedom is not the highest word because you are not really bound. Freedom for a little while. After a while, you say, oh no, it's not even freedom.